So we had an initial rally here at the open, initial flash move to the downside, then straight up. Let's see if price can go down to 600, hold support and go higher, or if it's just going to hold resistance and go lower. Let's see now if we're going to have this support here, a rally up to retest of 700. Price touched, managed to rally here and touch 700. Let's see if it's going to break out now. Price managed to hold support so far here at 700. Let's see if this is kind of a double top and then we consolidate sideways and then go even lower for a day's open price retest of 600, or if this is just going to consolidate, rally above 700, hold support and then go higher. So price kind of chopped up here a little bit with, let's say, resistance at 700. Let's see if this will prove to be the case and will go lower. Price managed to break out this kind of choppy here resistance and find momentum. Let's see it now if it goes up to 750s or even higher, up to 800 later in the day. Let's see now if this kind of resistance at 50s will hold a pullback down to 700s. Let's see now if price kind of double top here and then we'll have a pullback down to 700s. At the moment, very strong uptrend, as you can see here, straight down, straight up. So let's see. So price just rallying aggressively today. Let's see if this kind of double top here will hold it for a pullback even down here, or if it's just going to break out and go up to 600 aggressively. Price managed to hold support here at the initial balance high. Let's see if this breakout will go up to 800. So strong uptrend remains to be the theme. Higher lows here constantly, one after the other, breakouts of tops and then new highs. Let's see now if manage to go up to 800s, break it out, hold support and then go even higher. So just to see the scale here, price managed to rally almost 300 points. Let's see if this kind of resistance, double top at resistance 1 will prove to be a good pullback down to 700s, and then we'll see if it's going to rally there. But then again, this could happen very slow and needs to break down this initial balance high. Let's see if this happens until the US session, or if we would just gonna have one more time a new high. So we managed to make a new higher high here above 800s, initial resistance here, then support at 90s, then breakout. This kind of trend continued with a tick precision, so let's see how much higher can this go. Price keep doing its thing here, higher highs after higher highs, very strong uptrend. Let's see how far can this go and how it will behave here at 50s and then at 900s later. Let's see the Nasdaq perspective again for the daily. Very big uptrend from 520s up to 830s. Let's see if this kind of double top here and then will break down at 800s, hold resistance and then go even lower to 760s. But then again, we need to wait for the US session because now we might just consolidate. So let's see. Let's see now if this will be able to break down 800s and then go lower. Price managed to hold resistance at this 813s level and then kind of double top here. Let's see if now at the US Open will go straight down or if it will just rally up for a day's high retest and then find resistance and then settle down. So US cash market opened here and we had an initial sell-off here against its opening price. Let's see how much can this hold below 800 and if it's going to retest 760s. So price keeps selling. Let's see if it managed to break down every previous support Very important level is this 760s. We would like to see how it will behave here if it breaks to the downside, hold the resistance at the retest and then goes further downside. And we like also to see it here at 700s. So price managed to sell off until here. Let's scale out some here.
Order, fill.
Then leave the rest for further downside. Very important to see this level if it's going to break down, then retest holds up resistance and then go further downside. So price testing 760 is now a very important level. Let's see if it manages to break it to the downside and if it goes down to 700s. Let's zoom in here a little bit, so we have straight downtrend like yesterday. Let's see now if this 760s will be possible to hold below resistance and then go further downside. Still short here from 96s, 40 points already. Let's see if it goes further downside. We will scale out the position on the way down. Break down 750s, scaled out a quarter of the position. Let's see how far down and if we flash down now and go for the retest of 700s. Very nice bounce here initially at this initial bounce high, fake down, bounced 46 points, now retested and held support. Let's see if we have further upside or if it's just going to fail and goes further downside. So price keep testing these 760s. Let's see if it manages to break it down and go further downside. This initial balance high here at 760 is very good support. Every time it is being retested, held support, especially here with volume spike. Now let's see if this is going to hold the index up to for a 800 retest or even higher. So it managed to break down this kind of very well defend level at 50s, multiple rallies here. Now just broke it down, so let's see how it will behave here at the equilibrium line and 700s. Very steep down moves now. Remember a while ago we were trading here at 800s, now almost 700s. Let's see how far can this break to the downside. Price here flashed down to 700s with volume spike here, immediately rebounded 37, almost 40 points. Let's see how further downside can this go. Price managed to flash down here to 700s, retested this previous support and became a resistance. Let's see here the statistics about the average move, about the average range for the US session. So now it just exceeded almost a little bit further the 100% average move and immediately reversed. So let's see if it's going to make a new low or if it's just going to range in here. This average fill, let's say, coincided with 100 level and equilibrium line, so good volume spike here, as you can see here. Then price rallied immediately half the way up. So let's see how this will play out if we're going to have a retest of this low. Price managed to hold this kind of retest at previous support, which became resistance, sold off down around 40 points or so. Now let's see if it's managed to hold the index here after the European cash close or if it's going to go further downside. Let's see here the scale of today's move, very big uptrend, then consolidation for a few hours, then straight sell off almost for the US session. SPY sold off down from 208.50s to 205.50s. So DAX, if it was correlated, it should have been down to 600s, but this is not the case. So let's see how much can this hold off.